All right. I think it's working. I don't know if it's working, but I think it's working. It all seems like it's working. Okay, today we are going to try to actually glue these wings on. Glue them shut. Glue gun is hot. Long piece of glue in there. So that is our first order of business. Then we're going to hook up this. We'll probably do the servos. Then we have to do the ailerons, the flaperons. So I am hoping that it will just be very easy. I've already fitted everything, and I have to be gentle pushing it down because it's a big span here and you can bend it easily, and I've already put some stress cracks in the other side practicing, but we're going to just do it exactly like that. We're going to do this wing first because it's right in front of me, and I think what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we do this? Should we do it start here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and we've got this here too. Man, it's going to be a lot of glue. I'm going to have to do it precisely and quickly. Yeah, I think I should just go along here. I should have a piece of foam under there. In fact, I think I should have a piece of foam under the whole thing. So pardon me for a second. Okay, let's get something like this. Another one. Okay, let's see how this goes. This way, maybe. Let's cut this off a little bit. Okay, go like that, and I think that's all we're going to need. All right, so we want to have some glue here, I think. So here, 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 here. Maybe I should start here. Kind of go like, let's just practice. I'm really nervous about this, if you didn't notice, even though I've done this a zillion times. Just a little bit there, a little bit there. Along here, along here, along here, along here, and some there. Then set it down over here and do the fold. And that thing should stay right where it is. Let me just test, make sure the glue is flowing good. Yeah, it seems to be flowing good. So, should I switch views here? What should I do? Yeah, put this camera right like that. And then, what do I have? No, not that. Yeah, not that either. Yeah, that one. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. That's what we gotta do. This has gotta be under here. Okay, hold that there. I'm not gonna be able to scoop up any glue. Just gonna have to hold it and kind of switch around. Yeah, this makes me real nervous. Oh, I didn't switch the scenes. I can do that real quick. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I think we got it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I'm not forgetting something. I think I'm ready to do the wings. I swear. I should see if I can scoop some of this away. That's all I need to do. Perfect. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. It looks really good. It looks like it met up exactly right there. I don't know how long I've been holding it, but long enough. The only thing I can think of that I should have... No, I'm not worried about the antenna. I'd like to have some extra space, so... Okay. Wow. Am I a weirdo or what? But yeah, it just scares me. In a fun way. All right. It scares me because I've been working on this for so long, and all you have to do is one screw up, and believe me, all this hot glue and foam board planes, I've done it so many times where I've done basically a major screw up. But yeah, that looks good. Everything looks good. Yay. Okay, right wing complete. Well, glued. Let's switch the camera back, and there you go. It's on there. And the R9 at the end. No LED sticking out. Everything as it should be as far as the wiring goes. Yes, yes. Okay. Next, the left wing. So, the left wing, we're going to have this go this way. Let's get as much of this out of the way as we can. Get this out of the way. Not quite. Okay. Now, let's just take a final look at everything. I really haven't tested the VTX yet, have I? What do you think? I think I should test the VTX first. Yeah. Okay, sorry people. That's me. And I should also get some water, which oh, there's some. Coffee and water. Okay, let's switch back to, okay, we're going to power this puppy up again. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? This is the GPS. We don't need, we should plug that back in so we don't forget about it. How am I going to do that? I think I'm going to want it to, oh. I don't know. I should not plug it in. I don't need it. I don't need it plugged in. But we do need to plug in the VTX. Okay, glasses. Glasses change. So the VTX comes from behind. Now the question is, here's another question. No, I don't think I should be doing, I think I should leave it just the way it is. Just like the GPS. Okay, so here's what we have to do is bring up the wrong mouse. Bring up the web browser that tells us what the Maytech board looks like. Right there. Okay, that is GPS goes to TX1, TX1, TX1. I'm having a brain fart right at the end there. Okay, right at the end by the USB port. Okay, so we're just going to go back and, oh, that's GPS. VTX. VTX is easy because that is right there. VTX. And ST1 is right here next to it. Okay, so we have our lights, our GPS, that really goes, what is it, on the inside one? Yeah, on the inside one. So if we were going to plug it in, we might as well now that I did it. That white wire doesn't go to anything. That's for ESCs. Everything is plugged in that I have now. Oh, and let's also plug in the pan and tilt because I have it sitting right here. Pan and tilt. The pan is S5. S5. S5 is on the outside ground towards the hole. Okay. On the outside ground. Yeah. That's it. Outside ground towards the hole. Ground towards the outside. That is the, oh no, that's the tilt. That's S6. S6 is right next to it. On the inside. Okay, and then S5 is the pan. That's this one. Stick that right there. Let's go underneath. And that's going to go right there. Okay. Now, the ring light will still not work probably because we have no motor power because we can't arm. That is so unfortunate. But should we plug the motor in? Yes, we should plug the motor in too. So that's S1. That is right here. And positive, negative. There, the motor is here too. We have the motor, we have the pan tilt, we have the VTX. We have to turn this on. Let's turn that on. Okay. And we may have to turn this over to see what channel we're on. So, let's go over to our desk and see if this works. Oh, I do not have the camera powered, just the VTX. So I still should get a signal, right? From the OSD. I don't know. I don't know how that works. We'll find out. Or we should plug in the camera too. Yes, let's plug in the camera too. So in order to plug in the camera, we have to get out the camera box and get out the handy dandy accessories that we have with our handy dandy camera. And the camera, by the way, is an Eagle Pro 2, and it is full size. And yes, the full size one is still available. And many people may laugh. Oh no, what are we going to have to do? They don't give us one of those. Seems like I have one though. Somewhere. Where are the camera parts? No, that's not the camera parts. Oh, here are the camera parts. Seems like I have one with some pin headers on it somewhere. But then again, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I don't. I definitely don't. So we're not going to plug in the camera quite yet because I have not wired up the harness properly for the camera. How unfortunate. So we'll just put all this back in the box so I don't lose track of it. Eagle Pro 2 Run Cam. Eagle Pro 2. That is the camera we are using. And the secondary camera is a $6 camera. That is a piece of crap. Oh, maybe this one has a... What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? No. No, that's not going to work. Not going to work either. I should have a camera wired up for that, but I do not. So, there it is. Right, because what's this? That's the buzzer. That's the buzzer that I also didn't wire up. We don't need a stinking buzzer, do we? Okay. Pardon me for a moment, please. Right on, no camera, so we'll see what happens with the VTX. I'm hoping that we get some output. We have video transmitter on over there. Let's switch to our desktop, or never mind, let's just power up the radio, which is over here, plugged in, charging. Well, no, it's not. It's not charging. It's full. Happy days. Okay, so let's turn on the radio.
Welcome to OpenTX. Switch warning. Horizon mode. Why? Thank you.
Okay.
Lights off.
And then let's plug in a battery. Oh, no, dear, I don't have a battery. Yeah, that was enough. Charger. My bench battery, I let it get down to storage, charge totally. Okay, so let's plug this in. Okay, now we have now. Oh, there we go. I see it. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, we have the OSD. I wish I had I'm going to get a video receiver that plugs into the Dazzle, or a second Dazzle, I hope, to make a second input into OBS. But for now, we don't have it. But trust me, it's over here on this little screen right here. And so we have 99% RSSI waiting for GPS fix. We have movement of we have a lot of noise every time I move the thing. Wow. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. Is that for real? There's a lot of flickering every time I move the screen, move the plane. Maybe because there's no servos hooked up? Okay, let's see if the pan tilt works. Nope. Let's see if, I swear I set that up. Page, no, menu, page, mixer. Let's go. Oh. What did I do it on? I swear I did it on something. Okay. Well, I thought I did it on channel 9 and channel 11. Maybe that was on the other model. Oh! There we go. Okay, that's channel 9. I kind of wanted it the other way, so let's do channel 9, enter. Let's make it the left one. There we go. Okay. Now let's go exit, exit. Let's go down to channel 11. Enter, down, enter. Perfect. Exit, exit. So I had iNav already set up, and I'll have to show you how I did that, but there we go. So we can do that. We can go all the way around. Nice. Okay. Here, let's get the camera zoomed in on it. Because I'm a hack, it'll take me a minute here. There we go. There. So we have our I figured the left slider would be better because is that the way I want it to go? I think I'm going to have to reverse that. When I pull it towards me, I want it to go to the left. So let's go to channel 9, exit. Let's go up to channel 9, enter. And let's weight minus 100. That will reverse it. Beep. Oh, the beep's not on. Minus 100. So now, there we go. That works nice. Okay, can you see that? So that's the right one. And I figured I'd be doing less up and down and more left and right. And so my left hand is usually less busy than my right hand. And plus I have to do all the other things like the modes.
Horizon mode, loiter mode, acro mode. Horizon mode,
Okay.
horizon mode.
Let's see if it says what the modes are. Manual mode, horizon mode.
Loiter mode, acro mode.
Okay, wait a minute.
Horizon mode, loiter mode, acro mode.
Oh, why? Because I don't have...
Cruise mode, air mode, cruise mode.
I hope that's
Cruise
set up
mode,
right.
air mode,
Unable to arm.
manual mode.
Okay, so the VTX is working, but it's very something. I'm going to check it out on this one. I hope this is...
14
Yep.
minutes.
Okay, let's just see. I love the pan tilt. That is so cool. Okay, we're getting the same flickering. I hope that's not because actually we're not getting all the same flickering. So, yeah, okay, right. Remember, that's not on the exact right channel either. Okay, so sorry to be so loud. We can unplug the battery now. I wish there was a way. Oh, I could test the motor. I have to test the motor. So let's plug it in to the professor. There's AVE says on YouTube, the confuser. Let's plug it into the confuser.
13 minutes.
Okay, 13 minutes says Amber. Okay, where did this come from? Part of my thing. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing? What am I doing? Gotta plug this in. And believe it or not, I cannot see with those glasses to plug that in. That is sad. That is shameful. I have to get an eye doctor involved in my life. Okay, I don't like that USB plug on that board. Okay, let's switch. Sorry, I should have switched before I came over here. Let's hope iNav works. Connect. Oh, no. Shit, I didn't plug it in. Let's do that real quick. It might work. Oh, no, I screwed it up.
12 minutes.
I screwed it up. Oh. See, this computer. Oh, man. If you make one mistake, please, please, please work. COM3. Okay. Oh, yes. Happy days. Okay. The board seems like it's a little crooked. Oh, it says roll 100. Okay, just reset. There we go. Pitch 3.6. So let's fix that too. Oh, I've already brought it up. Let's make it 8. I might be sorry about that, but you see it here. I'm making it 8.
11 minutes.
Save and reboot. So, I haven't even said anything about what the hell I'm doing here, but it's not like anybody's just joining or anything. Nobody's watching. So, lots of numbers in my chat though. Okay, 8 degrees. So now what does it say if I look at setup? Pitch 6.6. Isn't it weird what angle it's at and everything? God, that scares me a little bit. It's sitting perfectly flat. Pitch 6.6 degrees. Okay, it thinks it's pitched up 6.6 degrees. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay. Let's go to the receiver tab. No. What was I doing here? What am I doing here? I can't remember. LED strip is all good, right? Let's double check that too. Lights on. All the lights are on. They're flashing. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the motor. Test the motors. Test the motors. Prop's off. Prop is off the motors. Motor 1. Where I understand the risk, the prop is off. Let us put the motor up here. And we need it to be spinning. This goes forward and it needs to spin this way, which when I'm looking at it is clockwise. That's right, because I got a reverse prop. I want the motor to spin clockwise. Clockwise. Come on, motor. It's not going yet. What are we up to? Oh, there we go. And it is spinning clockwise. And let's see if the ring is going. Where's the ring? Where's the ring? Is it going? No. It's not. Okay, so shouldn't the ring be going even when you're just testing the motor? I don't know. You would think so. Okay, motor works. Motor is spinning clockwise. Let's verify that again. No, it is spinning counterclockwise. Spinning backwards. How come I didn't catch that before? It's a nice sounding motor though. It sounds pretty smooth. It's a X series. Yeah, spinning counterclockwise. Okay, so let's switch 2 of the motor leads, right? Can I do that without unplugging the whole thing? I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I think I should unplug. What say you, Internet? Nobody's on. I wish I had like a massive following right now. Then I would know what to do. Okay, no, I'm joking. I don't want a massive following, actually. Okay, now, let's unplug everything. So let's disconnect. And we'll swap the wires.
Lights off.
Okay, disconnect. And we'll pull that out. And we're going to unplug the battery. And we're going to turn off our... I keep forgetting that I have one right here on my...
Geometry lost.
which I don't need anymore. We're going to turn this off. Yeah, it's off. Okay, so we have to switch 2 of these. Oh, I forgot to turn off the transmitter. Excuse me. I don't want to hear the buzzing of the R9 all day. Okay, so now we're going to get some heat shrink and put it on these things. Here is the heat shrink. You have to do this right. What size shall we use? This size, probably. Definitely's got to put one on here. So, that is so long. I think I should cut it in half. Or, just, yeah, cut it in half. Get it on there. Okay. And then this one. We'll plug it into that one. And this one. You can have some heat shrink too. Let's get the heat shrink on there. And then let's get another piece. And this is mostly just to help keep them together and keep water out. And did I take the I did take the heat gun away. Okay, heat shrink is on. I can glue down the wing. We have everything working. Let's get that thing out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. Now, we are going to glue this wing down. No more excuses. So, let's test our, let's get this back off. And I think what I should do is like tape it. Take a piece of tape and kind of make a little release for it. And then it'll stay there. Okay. Right on. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same thing as I did before. We're going to go here, 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 there, there, and there, and then close it. So, pardon me, but I'm going to have to move the soldering station, which is forever in the way, except when I'm using it. Okay, are we ready? I think I should put the same old glasses as I had on before, the long-range glasses. All right, that's much better. Let's get these pieces out of here. bit of fluff in here from, hope I didn't, okay, so all the lights were working. Everything is working. So here we go. I'm not good at getting it on there. That's the worst part of my gluing. Okay, here we go. It looks good. See that crease I put in there? I pushed too hard. Oh, and I've somehow pushed down the video transmitter. God damn it. How'd that fucking happen? Okay, we'll fix that. We will grab the video transmitter by the heatsink. I hope it's glued on good. I wanted that to be flush. Shit. See, we have our first fuck up. Video transmitter sunk in there, and I probably pushed it in when I was pushing on it. Well, the wing is glued. The wing is glued. Oh, did I really have that view on the whole time? I am such an idiot. There. That's the view I was supposed to have. No wonder no one wants to watch this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, here's what we're going to do to get this video transmitter that's right here out. I hope. Because we're just going to... Not with those, though. I need some smaller ones. It doesn't want to stay. I think it's because of the cable. The video transmitter cable. But we're in. It's not quite as good as this side, but it's close. All right, so, and I also yanked on the USB during that whole process. That wasn't too smart. Let's put all this back together now and see if it still works. And we'll put in the servos. So the motor, we also got to put heat shrink on that. We'll see if it all still works. Then we have to unplug everything and figure out the center portion. And I'm going to look and see what time it is. Wow, we did it in 44 minutes. That's pretty impressive for my slow ass.
Manual mode. Why?
Okay.
Thank you. Lights
Let's
off.
go back over here. Let's set this aside. The hot glue gun. It's too bad that I've totally fucked up the wing even before I've ever flown it like with that. But that's how it goes. That's why even though I've built like, I think maybe, okay, let's plug it in. At least 10 planes by now, right? Probably more than that because I built so many tiny trainers. If you count the tiny trainers that I flew and crashed, it's at least 3 of those that I never flew and crashed, that I just crashed. Oh, I didn't plug in the VTX. Let's unplug this again. And plug in the VTX.
Telemetry lost.
Yes. Right there. And ST1. There. That's it. Now we can plug in the battery again. I don't like messing around with this thing when... Okay, let's plug in the battery.
Telemetry recovered.
Okay, which view we have on now? I don't know, but I gotta get that in order. I gotta get like a keyboard over there, a mini keyboard with more options. Okay. Yeah, let's go to that view. That's the view I should have had on when I was messing around with it. Okay, let's go to the desktop view now. Is that number 1? Yeah. Okay, and let's plug in the professor. Now, what am I doing now to fix? What did I need to do? I totally don't remember. Oh, I just need to plug it in one more time and make sure everything's working. I don't need to plug it into the professor. Is everything working? Let's turn this on. So we have our VTX video receiver right here on mine. And yes, we are getting a signal. Now, I'm hoping it won't be noisy, but let's look at it when I run the motor, even as it is right now. Oh, I have to do that in test mode, which means I have to plug it in and turn it on. Okay, but that is all working. And the pan and tilt is still working. I think I'm going to have to put some expo on that. I'm going to put some expo on the left. Let's see how that would work. We go to menu, page. One more to the mixer. And then let's go up down to channel 9. Enter, edit. And let's go to you know what? I don't know how to add a curve. Oh, is it this? It's curve. Differential. Yeah, enter. Down, enter. Let's put in a little bit more. Let's put in 50. Oh yeah, that's much better. Wait, is that what I want? Or do I want it minus 50? Because I have to weight it minus. Minus 50. No, not differential. What is it called? Expo. I am so lame. Okay. Enter. Expo. Enter. Down. Enter. 30. Okay. Let's put this up here a little higher. It's supposed to be pointed straight ahead. What does that say up there? It had some dangerous warning message up there. I don't think I need any expo on that. Okay, that's not exactly pointed straight ahead. I wonder what the problem is there. We'll have to look at the channel. Okay, 32 expo. I think that's what we want. No, I think I want higher. Yeah. Call this pan. Okay. All right. We have that all set. The motor we can't test. What is that warning? It just went away again. Okay, so let's unplug the battery and install servos. And actually, we're going to have to unplug everything and start planning everything out too. I should have put like a piece of something under there. We're going to have to fix the end here. I didn't quite get a full glue. Okay, so let's unplug everything. We're going to need all of this stuff out of our way. I didn't look at the lights, did I? To make sure they still worked. Okay, so here's what we've got going on now. Have everything that's not connected to this off. We have to assemble the motor pod. We'll need hot glue for that. We need to put in the servos. Let's do that first. So what's our view here? Here we go. We've unplugged everything from the board because I forgot to change the view because I am silly, stupid man. Okay. Let's see, did I fuck up the end of this one too? No, the end of that one's good. So we need to get this out of the way. Radio out of the way so we don't break it. And we need to dump some glue into our end of our wing and push it down. So let's do that first. And we're just going to do that by going like this. Like that, and then I'm just going to smush it and hold it. It's a very exact science here, as you can see. Nothing is underneath denting the bottom, I hope. So now I think that the side former pieces go in. And I think I may have some additional pieces that I have to cut. Are you kidding me? It's still coming apart? No. Oh, yep. It still is coming apart. Yeah, I probably should have had a couple pieces of foam board there underneath that video transmitter. I may have to cut a patch out of that wing to rectify that situation. I'm not thrilled about the way this all went down on this side. I don't think I pushed it down hard enough on, what camera is this? That's that camera. Yeah. It's too bad that camera wasn't on an L-shaped table. Too bad I have to have an L-shaped table. Okay, is it coming apart still? Yes. So, what does that mean? I'm going to have to squish a lot more glue in there. That's going to suck. I think we'll be okay. Oh, okay. Let's look at it. I wish I had this. I made too many options for myself. Look at that is what you don't see what I'm seeing. I'm trying to switch views. Oh my God. Okay. How is that? Oops. I'm just trying to hold this shut and not squeeze it too much, but it won't stay together. Because I didn't. Yeah, I have squeezed it. I have overcompensated. But it still looks like a good plane. This is generally the stage where I usually make a big mistake. And so we've had a couple mistakes so far. And one of them is that I didn't support the VTX from underneath. So, and it's already sunken back down. So that's just the way it's going to be. I am not, however, going to put a piece of tape over it to make it more aerodynamic. I'm just going to let it sit like that because I don't want to make it starve for air. Okay, so where are we now? What happened to my full desktop on my full HD camera view? I don't have one anymore. I took it off. That is insane. Okay. I took it off my quick, I don't know, whatever. Oh, I see what I've done. That's why I'm getting thrown off. It's like that. It's like that. Because I don't know what I'm doing with this camera equipment. Okay, so we have this mostly put together. Now, it's a little scary doing that. Fun and scary, but when you're just building a quickie plane, it doesn't really matter. But when you're doing all this stuff, okay, so now we've got to decide about these things. And so you can see, oh, I should put this back. Yeah, so here, we're going to put these things in. So we're going to definitely cut a corner out. So now it's time to get the cutting board back up here. a drink of water. Cutting board down here. All right. How am I going to do this? I'm going to just cut a little piece. Just going to cut a little piece out of the corner. And I'm going to use my sharper knife. And because I'm blind as a bat, I'm going to change my glasses. Okay. Oh, and we're going to need a cutout in the front. Well, I think I might have to. Is that it? It's not quite hitting down there. So I think what we need to do is what do we need to do? I kind of want it to be really tough there, right? I think I should cut this just, oh my God, that is really a weak point. I think we should just shave this a little bit. That's about enough. Yeah, I think this is how it goes, and then you put a doubler on somewhere. I hope. But yeah, we'll just glue this on. That fits pretty good. So we want to make sure that our stupid little wires don't get in the way. So let's put a piece of tape down there. And probably be removing that and jamming it through there. Okay, and then that one. Okay, so let's just do it. How are we going to do this? We're going to put it on there. And then skip to that. And skip to that. Maybe some right there and there. Okay, here we go. Oh, and then here. Why don't I have all my foam pieces over here? Fucking idiot. And I should have had some in there too. And let's get this off of here. Okay. It seems kind of crooked. I'm probably forgetting something. Look at all that glue I left goobering up over here. All right, where did I put all my foam pieces? Over here. Okay, now, we have a much bigger entanglement over here. So, that definitely has to stay out of the way. And our GPS definitely has to go like that. So now we need another piece of tape. Oh wait, let's plug it in and make sure it reaches. See, it doesn't. We should keep that in mind when we make our little hole for it. So let's make the hole for it. That one. And we'll switch back. And we'll make the hole in the front just like we did for that. But this one we're gonna make it a little further back. And I'm going to anticipate that it also needs to be trimmed, which I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, no, that's not going to be big enough on that side. Let's make it at an angle like that. There we go. Okay, that fits pretty good. So, let's get ready to glue this monstrosity. Can you stay over here, please? Stay over there. Okay. So we'll do it the same way we did before. But we're out of glue. We need another glue stick. Over here in the glue storage facility. Probably not EPA certified. Okay. A little bit. Oh, that was a little too much. What you do is, you stick the glue on there. So you make sure it's coming with you for the ride. So I need to make the doublers. I need to install the servos. I need to make the winglets. And then I need to decide, I've already decided I'm going to cut a hole all the way through the winglets on both sides for the LEDs, and then wire it around to the front. And then for the R9 antenna, I'm going to, okay, I think that's good enough. Let's change back to these glasses. I'm going to pull that all the way through too. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go along here, along here, along here, along there, and along there. And then we're going to stick it in ever so carefully, like so. And then we're going to go along here. And then we're going to smush it in. And then we've got to get it straight. And then we've got to do some cleanup while we're holding it straight. Okay, I think we've got it. We got a good, I think we did good. Can't believe the size of this thing. It's huge. With this big nose sticking out the front. Well, I left a little too much goop on this one. Might have to trim my helper piece. Okay, I think we got a good. Let's put a little bit in there. A little bit in there. Yep. Keep that corner strong. Okay, now this piece will no longer fit in there. And let's see, with this installed, okay, next is the servos. Servos are next. Where are the servos? They are in this box, which is right here. Servos. We're going to go this way. That is just way too long of a moment for the control arms. Servo should be further down. Okay. Oops. Now I'm bumming. There we go. Okay, so what we have to do for these guys is get them in there, and it should feed right through here. I shouldn't even need to take it out of the top. Let's grab it in there. Those go to S4 and S3. S3 is the left, and that is on the outside. Okay. With ground in the middle. So it's kind of like that. That's where S3 is. That's the left. Okay, so we can center these up later. So all we need to do is glue them in. I don't have to do anything fancy. Just put a couple dabs of glue in there and pull it in. Just like that. Doesn't even need to be held. Okay. Now this one goes in this way. And we have to grab it. These are Emacs. I believe they're digital. They are digital. Digital servos. I usually don't use digital. Okay, can we get it all the way through there? Let's see. Let's get this stuff out of the way. And get it under there. That might just be perfect. Get me this thing. Maybe longer, skinnier ones. Almost. Oh, look at that. Come on. Get that out of the way and pull it up just like I did the other one. Jackpot. And that's going to go like that. Right servo. And that wire we're going to send all the way down. Uh-oh. Something has stopped one of my chargers with an error beep. Let's do this with the wood poker. Come on. What I'm trying to do is get all the extra wire on that side. There. Sort of push it that way. There, like that. And get this one down in there too. The less wire sticking up over the top of this, the better. That's the way I see it. Just like that. You guys all get back in there that way. There. Servos are out of the way. Whoops, let's glue this down. Let's not forget to do that. Just a couple dabs will do ya. There it goes. Oop. push it all back there again. There. Okay. So now we can sort out many things here. VTX. And many more. Okay, so we need the doublers. How do they work? How do they work on the FT sphere? Let's see. Switch to here and go to here. Okay, let's close this. Oh wait, let's make sure that this doesn't have the doublers. No. Okay, this is page 6, right? Page 6. I don't know. Doesn't say. Page 4 of 5. Huh. Never mind. I don't know. Let's just close it. And then let's open it again. Please. Please, please. Please, please, please. Open. We don't want that page. We don't want that page. That's the page I think we want. Let's open that one. Okay, and then let's get this. Oh, we need to use this tool. Oh, there's only a doubler in the front. Okay. So let's Control C that, and then we go to New, and then we go doubler, FT, SPER, front, doubler, and then let's paste that, and then let's use the artboard tool to shrink it down. Whoa, never mind. Let's delete that one. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Go back to this and go to print. Print, 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 print. And I want 2 copies. Print. Okay, the printer's going in the other room. We will go get it. And I'm going to also go upstairs and get some more water and a drink. Being coffee. So we have the winglets here and the doublers. So pardon me for just a few moments. back. How exciting. Okay, so we're going to have to trim this down stupidly. And I think that goes in first. So does that fit just like that? Yeah, it does. So why didn't I think about that when I did these wires? Make them go to the outside like that one. Here, let's fix that. Okay. We're going to have to cut into this right here. Hopefully I can do it. Maybe I should use this knife so that these things aren't right. Yeah. And then we'll just push it out with a piece of this. There. That can get out of the way now. Okay, let's fix this one. Get this tape out of here. Ah! Now I've done it. That one already is out of the way. Fine. In fact, we can even keep it out of the way if we would like with a minuscule piece of tape. Temporary. Okay, those are out of the way. Yeah, now this one. This tape sticks pretty good. Oh, did I want to do that? No, I did not. Ah, I just pushed it in. Okay. We're going to have to clean up the work area, as I so often do, after we sort out this strong box situation. So the first thing we have to do, I think, is get it to fit. And I think what I've said here is 5 millimeters. So apparently, why they didn't make this the exact size, which I didn't know until so we do a slight cut first so we don't have to waste our power. And then we can, oh, what am I doing? Is that really this camera? No. What camera is it? This camera. Okay, I am so disorganized, folks. I don't know which view I'm on. I don't know how to get the view I want. There, that one. How about that? That's what I want, the view I thought we had up. Okay, so there's one side. Now we're going to do this side. You can see what I just did because we're going to do it again. So we're going to lightly score. That helps me find my way. These little hobby squares are indispensable if you're building this foam board stuff. So I keep 2 of them right here because I often lose shit. Okay, so now after this cut, it should fit in there perfectly. So these things all got to stay in the middle here. This thing's got to get out of my way. All these things, okay, this one's going to go out the front. Where are we? Let's switch back. This thing's going to go out the front. Is it big enough? Ah, barely. Okay, that goes out the front. These three things go out the back. This one goes out the back. And then this thing goes down over top of all this stuff. Right? Okay, so we're going to pull the GPS cable out. Why did I cut this? It was going to fit. What's wrong with this? Okay, it's this GPS cable. Why did I leave it plugged in? I don't know. I guess I wanted to give myself a little play, but that's just stupid. And also, my plan didn't quite work out the way I wanted. But that's okay. We're going to change the plan. This thing is now going to go on here. Oh, it's starting to look like a plane now. Look at that. Motor. Keep all this stuff back here, out of the way of the entire everything else. The noise-making stuff will stay back here. Then this thing, I'm going to cut a couple more of these pieces and stick them on here. That's what we're going to do. And we're just going to make cover from here. And then the cover for here. That's how we're going to do it. We may have to build yet another one of these strong boxes, though, because why did I cut that off? I cut it off way too much. That's what this piece is called, the strong box. Oh yeah, and all this is going to be stuffed underneath with just the ESC. Now let's not bother plugging all that in yet. Okay, now let's sort out the GPS. All right, the question is, should we make another strong box or should we just let it go like this? Because there's these gaps here. Well, first thing I think we should do, no matter what else we do, is clean up our work area. So we're going to clean up our work area. Let's move the plane out of the way, and then we should cut some pieces. We should cut the doublers. then we should do the ailerons. Okay, and now let's, oh, I don't have an HD cam. Hey, there's my chocolate milk. Hi, chocolate milk. All right, let's widen this out, and let's go to, I didn't put anything on C9, did I? No. On number 9. Number 9. There. Hey. Number 4. Hi, number 4. Okay, hi. So, I'm very slow plane builder. I'm sorry. It's Friday night, January something, 17th. My mom's birthday is in 2 days. I'm really thirsty. I made tacos tonight. I might have had a little bit too much of my taco spice stuff. My tacos, the stuff that I get at the store, which has probably too much salt in it. Okay, so what we've done today, though, in our many, now 3 hours, how long have I been going here? Let's see. Now let's go back to number 7. We've been going for quite some time. Analytics, 1 hour, 14 minutes. So this is 3 hours, 14 minutes. And we have tested the electronics. We finished the LED lights. Then I had a temper tantrum because at myself and probably Microsoft, because my computer that I stream from can't handle going to sleep and then reconnecting to my F411 WSE board. I don't know if it's Maytec's fault, if it's Windows' fault, but rebooting fixes the problem. Excuse me. We've installed our servos, but we haven't put the servo horns and things on yet. We have glued on the wings. Well, we did that first. So now what we need to do is clean up our workspace a little bit and cut out some more foam. So I've got cutouts for the winglets. I've got cutouts for the center doubler. We're going to do the center doubler first. And we've got a piece right here that I think will work just fine. So let's just do that right now real quick. And let's get this camera turned over there like that. And maybe even zoom in a little bit. And then let's see if I have a view. Oh shit, I brought the wrong glasses. HD with SD. There we go. Let's do that one. Okay. So, oh my God, are these? I don't know. I'm losing my eyesight, you guys. I think. No, I just need to go to the eye doctor. So we're just going to cut out around here and then tape this to our piece of foam. Like so. And then we're going to cut it out. And I should change my blade, but since this is just a doubler, let's just keep it simple. Okay, so now we are going to change our tune here. Is this mic still working? Oh my God. Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to just not cut all the way through. we're just going to follow the curve around and try to be good about it. And try to keep pressure on the paper so that it doesn't like come up off the, because I don't have it taped on all the way around. Then it will stay flat on the board that I'm cutting. And this front part is the hardest part. Okay. I should get a straight edge for the rest of it. So we're going to cut this one first. My chair turns so easily that I can't keep still. Okay, and now the last cut. Don't slip and slide. I'm going to fashion my own doublers for the rear. I've just been thinking about that while I've been cutting this. Okay, so now we're going to get the paper off and then really finish cutting it. And we take our time with this. Because there's no sense in not. We had an ice storm last night, sort of, not an ice storm, a small ice event, and they canceled the university today. Classes haven't started yet. They start on Tuesday, and this is Friday, January 17th, 2020. So we had like a snow day today. One of the things I often do is kind of cut straight out at one point so I can just do like that. Now I've only got one spot to finish. Then you can smooth it out later. Like you can get it a little rough. Okay, so we've got one. Yay! Okay, here's another piece we still have left over. Do we have... I suppose I could just let it fit. Ah, no. I wasted a little bit too much, a 1/4 inch. So let's just go to this piece here. Cut this out. Very simply. Like so. There, like that. Any of these pieces need to go. Sweep those up later. Okay, now let's just stick this down here. I never checked on my aired out charger, did I? Okay, it's time to change this blade, and I'm still going. Because it's a former. I've justified it that I don't need it. To be perfect. I just need it to be good. And this is good enough. Good is far from perfect. And perfect this will not be. But close enough for government work. This isn't for the government though, is it? Okay, I'm going to have to do this against the camera. Okay, one last major cut. We'll glue on our doublers. I'll feel better about the front of the machine. It is a machine, right? Has a motor, has a control system. It does something greater than the sum of its parts. I mean, you can fly it for miles. Well, assuming I get it off the ground. Assuming everything works okay, you can fly it for miles. That is greater than the sum of its parts, because none of its parts alone could fly for miles. But if you put all the parts together, including a motor that uses power, and it carries its own power source, which of course is the battery, it's a self-contained machine. Right? Right. Can't Google it while I'm sitting here doing this. God, kids today, so spoiled. There must be so much cheating on tests now. People don't have to know anything. People don't know anything. See how many cuts it takes me to do this because I keep going at a slightly different angle. And that means it's not. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to go just straight out. There we go. Now I only have to go a little ways. Now I've got much less of an angle to attack. Okay. Let's see how these two compare to each other. Because we kind of want them to be the same. Yes, I say they're the same. Let's glue them on. Let's clean up our workspace slight bit. Put our parts of the ship away into the recycling bin with the paper. Put this aside. Scraps in here, some over here. I kind of miss watching other videos while I build. But I guess if I'm streaming, I can't. And since nobody's watching, I'm just going to say I'm streaming to get the recordings. Even though, am I recording this on the, no. I should be recording this with OBS too. Okay, winglets are next, but I'm going to get a new blade before I do the winglets. So let's just finish cleaning up. Let's see, do we have any? I'm going to put a drop of alcohol on that. And then get this. Okay. All of our pliers away. I do this all the time, you guys. I stick everything back in the... I hate having a bunch of crap. I still end up damaging the plane as I build it. Every time. Every single time, no matter what. I do something to somehow... Not really that bad. Nobody's going to notice but me or care, but... Every single time I damage the plane while building it. Okay. Set this aside. Let's get our doublers in. Okay, let's not set that cutting board aside quite yet. We have to cut out our little spaces. You know what I should have done? Should have I can't think of, oh yeah, I should have had it go in behind the strong box. Now I'm just getting sloppy with this hole. I'm not even trying to match the hole on the other part. I don't care, I just want it to stay clear of the wires and be the way it's supposed to be. Whoops, motor. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, I hope I didn't bend my motor shaft. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I didn't. Stupid idiot. This thing needs to be cut down a little bit more. It seems to have more space on the bottom. Shit. Okay, we need the cutting board back. That's why we test fit these things. So let's do it with a straight edge. And just do it. I think we need 1 millimeter. Yeah. 1 millimeter is perfect. That one needs a little bit more. A little bit more. this is where it would come in handy to have a nice sharp blade. I wouldn't have to rely so much on my own cutting technique. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now what about that gap? Is that gap the same as that gap? And I think we're going to cut a little bit off the front. There. Oh, and we also have this loop here. And we can also just scoop out a little bit there. There. I think that's the way we'll do it. Okay. I think I was supposed to put these on first, then glue the whole thing together. I think we're doing it backwards. Just make sure none's popping through the bottom. I should have put some on the bottom edge too. I'll just squeeze some in there. Oh joy. I'm bent over. I didn't tape this. Isn't that funny? I usually always tape the outside first. Okay, let's fit this one. How do we like it? Looks pretty good all the way around. Let's glue it in. No, let's not bother with that. Oh shit. This one I didn't do quite a good a job. Okay. That's why you do the doubler first. But I didn't. And we haven't glued in this yet, so we're going to have to plan the gluing of that. I probably should have held that for longer. How are we going to glue that? Let's get this stuff out of the way. First of all, I think we should just can I like push it? Because it dries on that wood so fast. Look at all these little pieces of, oh well, doesn't matter. All right, so all this needs to get untangled. And we need to have our thing. Okay, so now it's time to glue in this strong box. And I think we're just going to glue it in by getting some glue on the front and smushing it down. Let's make sure that this stuff stays out of the way. And then we're going to cut this off for a break and maybe do a part, because this is just too long now. And then we'll tape this one down over here so it stays out of our way on this side. Let's do better than that there. Okay, and then this one on this side. Okay. So I think how we should do this is squirt it on there. Squirt it on. Maybe we should just, yeah, I think that's how we should do it. Okay. We'll get it lined up, then we'll do the back. Okay, so let's just do the front. And the way we're going to do that is we're just going to go like that. And then I'm just going to smush it down on top of there. And then I'm going to get this and I'm going to make sure it's lined up straight. And then I'm going to get this and get all this extra glue. And just make sure it's smushed up against there. Then, is this straight? Let's get it centered. Yeah, there. That's good. Then we can just glue the sides. Probably put more dents in the bottom just now. All this shit. That. Okay, so now this one is going to prove to be more difficult. But I don't have to have these in there right now. So we can take this out because it's not going side to side anymore. And then I can push that out. How am I going to do this? My plan. Maybe I should just, I don't know, how strong is this getting? It's getting pretty strong. It doesn't flex. I think we're going to be okay. I don't think I have to. Let's just see if I could push against it. I don't think I can. I think I should just kind of get some glue like right there. get you out of there. Thank you. We don't need glue on there covering. Ah, shit. Come on. Just a little bit of glue in there. And then we can do this glue here. Oop. Like that. You can't see what I'm doing, but it's, I gotta care about the plane and not see what's happening on the camera. Sorry to say, but that's just the way it is. So my next design, I'm going to make the strong box, this box in the middle, about 10 millimeters shorter. So it won't have nearly as much space above it in there. But I don't need that space. Okay. Now we're ready to glue in. Oh, let's heat shrink these. I'll be right back. Heat shrinking off camera, folks. What we do is we stick it right there and precariously blow the heat on it as they sit precariously perched over a bunch of flammable shit. There we go. That ought to do it. Thank you, heat shrinker. I hope I didn't bend the shaft when I dropped that. Okay, so now this can be glued into place. And so we're just going to, we're also going to zip tie it through the whole thing, I think. But we're just going to put some glue. We're just going to go along there, right? We're just going to go on a line like that, a line like that, and each of those, boink, boink. And then this thing's just going to go right in there. Is. Let's get some more of that out of there if we can. Okay. Yep, denting things, breaking things. Okay. Oh, you didn't, did you? That's going to have to come through there. Okay, now comes to the part where I actually glue this thing on, even though I don't know if it's going to work. But all the other lights work, and they're on either side of the wiring of that one, so I numbered them all correctly. Okay. We've made a lot of progress on this plane today. Do I want to get all this wired up properly before I try the plane, that other part? Probably. So, now I get to put in I have printed this piece here to go like so. Nope, it didn't stick. I think I should print another one that's bigger. I did too much. I left too much play. That's what I did. It doesn't engage positively with the clips on the side. Oh, there, I've got it. Nope. Nope. Hell with it, just glue it in there. Ouch. Oh shit, it fell through. God damn it. What a fucking mess. I tend to get hot glue everywhere, you guys. I'm just going to hold it for a couple minutes. I think I'm going to have to design a different top for this. Yeah, a different top will be necessary. For sure. Because of this box. See, the original flight test design this whole wall in the back comes up this high. And I just think that's, my other plane that I've already built has like a slope down to the back, and I really like that. It just makes this whole thing more like a wing in the middle. But this strong box, so-called strong box here, is too high. So now let's just put a little bead of glue on these things. Speaking of strong box, and then just squeegee it in. Probably should have popped some along the bottom there when I squeezed it down. Okay, doesn't matter. Everything is in. It's starting to look like a plane. We made a lot of progress today. VTX doesn't look too bad. So now let's get all the extra goop that I've gotten all over the place. See, this thing is going to go like this. And we'll just stick most of that wire down in there. And stick that through there. And that can connect to this signal. Like so. And we can just take that. Here's what we're going to do with that. We are going to put a glop of glue like this and just stick it to the side there. Ow! Got it. That keeps that out of the way. We'll let that dry now. That also keeps it stuck together. Now we're going to have to cut a hole for the GPS. GPS goes right. Oh, we've got some glue. So the GPS goes ground. Where does it go? Oh, this can be the platform for the cameras. Brilliant. The pan tilt FPV. Okay, so that. That is just going to go there. fucking brilliant. Okay, so let's get our pencil. Fucking brilliant, man. Can't get this out. Come on. What? Oh, glue. Glue, glue, glue. Okay, where's our pan tilt? Okay, so we have this. No, don't go down there. Just go that way. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh my God, can you see that? Oh, this fucking camera. There. Yes. That is so cool. Okay. The pan was S5. S5 is on the outside, ground towards the hole. Oh my God, that is so fucking cool. And then this is S6, ground towards the outside. Okay. I don't know how we're going to deal with that, but it's just going to be hanging out there in the breeze. I think I've got to put like a hole right there. I'll just leave that in there. Just a little tiny hole for the servo plug to fit exactly through. Come on. There we go. Just gotta grab it. There we go. Now, we just get it to its place and have no slack on the inside. And have all the slack on the outside. And how do you ensure we do that? Oh, of course I went through the middle of those. How do you ensure we do that? By putting a glop of glue right there. And it won't go anywhere. Oh yes, this is gonna be cool. If it flies. That part is still under question. All right, well, we're getting ready to end this for at least a while. Unless somebody says something in the chat, I am going to close this down. I don't think there's any somebody's even watching, but I can't see from here. I'm going to have to change the whole setup so I can see the analytics and stuff up here or whatever. I don't know. I've got to change it around a little bit. Okay, so what do we have to do? And what have we done? Well, we have actually a plane looking thing, a thing that looks like a plane. How long has it been going for? How long has this stream been going for? I don't even know. I wish I knew. Average watch time. I don't want that. I want how long it's been going. I guess I just don't know. Okay, doesn't matter. It's time to take a break, but look at this thing. It's turning into a plane. It's got the pan tilt. It's got the motor. Look at, we have a motor. We have our ESC. We need to do these wires too. So get out of my way, you. This stuff comes through here. And it's going to go down on black to black and red to red. Oh, I've lost it. Okay. I should try to squeeze it in like that. And we should definitely put some heat shrink around. Now let's see if our scoop will fit on there. I have a cooling scoop. Now these go into there. So this is going to go onto here. And all that goes under there. What is going on here? Oh yeah, okay. Now let's see if this fits on. Oh yes! It fits on. I don't know if you can see that or not. But there's my little ESC scoop. I have designed in Fusion 360. Let's get more globs of glue off. I have left a lot of glue stuck to the side of things. Yep, that's going to work well. It's going to work out very well. If I would have heat shrink those connectors, I could glue that on right now. But okay, in the next episode, we will we'll finish up the wiring back here. We'll put some formers on in the back, and we'll just, on the fly, ad hoc, cut out some pieces to go down the back. And then we have to work our way to the front. So the front, yeah, I think I may have jumped the gun with my tape and all that up in the front here, but we certainly have a lot of room up there. So I can get a bigger battery than just a 2200, that's for sure. But anyway, it looks like things are going to fit and mostly work out. We have our pan tilt installed. Well, I have to do the final gluing, but I'll do that when we work out the lid. So we have to work out the lid. Let's widen this up a little. I have to work out the lid a little bit. I'm going to cut some pieces, probably off camera because it's pretty boring. And like I said, unless somebody says something in the chat, I'm going to just take a break for, what time is it? It's 10:40. Probably continue working on it tomorrow. Well, I'll probably work more on it tonight, but not on the live stream. I will work out cutting out some pieces and fitting them and not wasting everybody's time with that. Oh, I wanted to plug in the GPS. Let's get the GPS plugged in. Make sure it reaches. And the GPS went to TX1 ground 5 volts. So the ground goes right next to the USB on the inner row. So that is that. That's our GPS. And I guess we could do the receiver. That's what this is. So what do we think about the wiring of the receiver? Should we go probably along, and then there should be a hole? Where's the receiver going to go? TX2. So the receiver's got to go in there. If it just goes right through there. All right, let's cut the receiver hole. Then we'll go. I think we'll try it like that. Let's get our little knife. Geez, I've got glue on the end of this thing too. Okay. So that goes ground RX2. That goes like that. That's not going to be easy to do. And the S bus. Oh no. That's wrong. Because it's S bus. S bus goes the other way. S bus is the. Okay, so it goes right there. Because it's the fourth one. So RSSI ground 4.5 S bus, then TX2. That's telemetry. There it goes there. Okay. That doesn't get glued to anything. And this is just the LED. The LED is right. 1, 2, 3. It's also going to go out of the way. Okay, now the VTX goes here. So let's do the VTX, and we really will be done. Running all these wires. Okay. Soon we'll have a hole back here, I promise. I'm trying not to overcut and weaken my strong box. There we go. Okay, both of these can fit through there. And we're going to run them on top of all this other stuff. Stay back there. And I did such a good job taping everything down. Let's see. VTX goes like this way. And that goes right there. That green wire is the smart audio. Okay. Let's take those down, shall we? One thing about that I have learned is that anything that you allow to move around in a crash will move around. And that may give you undesired effects. Like shit gets smashed. Okay, so this can now go all the way through. That thing can go through to there. This thing can go in here too. I should have put it through first. And that goes to the LED. Whoops, what is this? Oh, this is the power that I'm going to get from the airspeed. Okay, airspeed. This one is the LED. This is nice, this box with this room up here, because it's giving me room to basically figure out how to stash all these fucking wires. Okay, that one's got to come through first. So let's put another piece of tape. Like that. And another piece of tape. Like that. At least they won't get... There. Look at that. That gets plugged into there. That may get nicely placed down there. And then these we got to put some heat shrink on. At least just cover them up with a piece of heat shrink. Even if we're not going to shrink it, at least cover up one of them like this one. Yes. Folks, this is almost all wired up. That is happy days. That is happy days. Okay. What can I say now? Oh, that was tiring. So, that's all the wiring in there. It is mostly a plane and shit's not falling all over the place. We got the antenna hanging out the end and the LEDs hanging out that end and that end. So I think what we need to do now, with everything like it is, plug it in and see what happens. So let's turn on our Tyrannus, turn on our video receiver.
Switch warning.
Let's turn the lights on.
Lights on.
And let's plug in a battery. Okay. Negative to negative, positive to positive. We're going to do it. Lovely. The servos are moving. The pan tilts. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Everything's working. Everything is working. Alright, now I have to do the ailerons video transmitters on. We don't have any cameras yet. Camera hookup, we got to do that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. Green lights are blinking on the right. Red lights are blinking on the left. Inside the lights are on. Should we turn off all these and see what it looks like? Let's. A lot of lights in here. Yeah, I didn't think about it with my paint scheme, but that's okay. There it is, lit up. How about that? There it is. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Lights back on. We need to finish the aileron, flaperons and finish the front part. Do a cover. Get the camera wiring harnesses up. We're going to have a slightly, I think I'm going to point it straight back. Should I point it straight back or should I point it the secondary camera? Because remember, I'm going to have a camera switcher on this.
Normal. All fucked up.
On this one.
Thank you. Why? Thank you.
On this switch here.
Lights
It's like
off.
I can turn the lights on.
Lights off.
These are my modes over here. This is my arming and return to launch.
Return to launch.
Okay. So we have an actual, pretty much almost a plane here today. And we will work on it again later. I don't know exactly when, but soon. We will do the flaperons. Excuse me. We will do the winglets, which means we have to embed the R9 antenna and the LEDs into the winglets. We will finish figuring out the servos. We'll figure out the front. But look at all the room we have in this thing. It's just huge. Remember, the front comes out to here, so we've got that space to fill up yet. And I'm not going to have an FPV rig, so we're just going to hit up there because it's going to be up here, which is probably going to be really draggy. Probably. Look at this thing. We're going to have a Mobius on top of that. So yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to go to part 8 at some time, and I will put it on the schedule, probably with very short notice. So, thanks for watching.